Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a quick look over Everdome and do some price analysis. We've not got much data really. I don't tend to, I don't like to look at projects of which have got so little trading data. I mean, this is launched on the 8th, so we're talking we've got 8 days of trading where there's not too much levels of support and resistance. And really, if you go onto a weekly candle, it's just up only, and look at that, so you can't really analyze that. But what we'll do, we'll go down to the lower time frames and we'll just have a look at some areas of potential support where you could look to buy or sell. I mean, the 4 hour time frame is really the first one where we can see some major support levels, and this is around here. I think if you look at this, we'll mark a couple up, so we'll put a rectangle on and we'll skim all those bottoms there, and you can see it goes all the way up to that launching wick. We then retraced, we blasted through it, and then we rejected, come back down, support, and then that was a key support area. And that's down at 3.8 cent. I do not think we'll come down there, but just be wary of that as a level. And then we've got another level pretty much up here. This is a 4 hour time frame, we'll work his way down. We've got a level there. If you look at all these wicks here where we rejected here, and then we blasted through on that engulfing candle which take out all that trading area, that is the level where you could potentially look at. So price action is looking very good. I mean, the market on itself is down, but Everdome since launch it has been in up only mode. And I mean, that's what happens when you get assets that are coming out with a real solid use case, a real plan, and metaverse. I mean, wow, what more can you expect in something launching this way? I think from a pre-sale price, it's up around 70x now. Vesting is in place, so just be wary of that each week. Vesting unlocks happen. Everybody was in a pre-sale gets a 2% payback on their investment every single week for 40 weeks. So remember, every week there will be a 2% drop, but it wasn't a huge pre-sale, so there will not be massive dumps, but just be aware of it. As with all pre-sales, you can get sales. I think the next one is on the 19th of February, which ties in nicely with the metahero news. So looking at current price action, it's looking okay. If you are looking for some buys, we can do this in a few ways. We can go down to hourly and we can look at this latest move. I think this was the move where we rejected, then flipped around and hit that level of resistance and part right through it. If we're looking at sort of the entire move though, from the bottom to the top, and we are looking for pullbacks, then we've obviously got this level here, down at 5.3 cent, we're currently at 7.6 cent. There's always that possibility that we can roll over, and if you're looking for potential buys, let me just find my, here's my arrow. If you're looking for buys, you could look down here, a potential 382 rejection. That would be on that 0.065, so that could be a decent area for it to potentially load up. And what I would do is I would load a few orders in, potentially from this area here, and I'd also stagger them in orders all the way down to this region. So if you're looking for buys, this area here will be a decent area for you to potentially start loading up. So what I would do is potentially set some orders on OKX from 6.5 cent all the way down to 5.3. I do not foresee it going any lower than that, but just be wary. Once we do get them unlocked, when we start creeping up, we are going to get some big sells at some stage. The exact same happened with Hero. I know that Hero was a little bit of a different launch because everybody got all their tokens instantly, so that people did have a lot of tokens to dump on the market. I think it's better, this vesting schedule they have in place for Dome is good, so I think there's going to be less severe dumps on the way, unless you got people buying significant amounts down here. In terms of technical analysis, we can't usually use any of these moving averages. I mean, we had that push up to resistance here, rejected him, and with a bullish crossover here, and then it is up only. But remember, it will not complete 100% go up all the time. We will get pullback, so that is why I'm talking about these areas down here. Levels for your potential look at, because some people looking at this project now from the from a distance and thinking, right, I like what this project is doing, but I need to have a look at some levels to buy. I'm not going to buy when it's green candles all the way up, because I would not recommend it. I would not recommend buying on this way up. Really need to wait for that pullback, and these areas personally, I think that you could look at setting to definitely put some buy orders in. in terms of where we're going to go over the next few days and few weeks, I think breaking up towards that 10 cent area is a level which we will probably consider. And if you're looking to take profit, remember, taking profit is absolutely critical. Take profit at these regions here. These negative extensions on the Fibonacci are great levels for you to target. So we've got negative 27, which is at 0.084. And then we have a negative 618 golden ratio, which is at 0.094. Remember, whenever you're looking for selling, taking profit, don't try to sell it on round numbers, because usually, for example, if you want to sell at 10 cent, set it around 9.9, 9.8, 9.7 cent, because that's what happens. You always get front run by the bigger holders. So all in all, there's not much to talk about in terms of price analysis. Other than that, I'm very excited for this project. I like what we've got going on. So yeah, HODL I think is a good one. I have taken all profit off the table now. All my initial investment is now clear and extra, so the rest of my asset is now in there for the free ride. And that's what you need to do whenever you're looking to invest in a pre-sale. Your first aim should be to try and get that initial investment out. So that's going to do it. Just some quick thoughts on Everdome. We will be doing another video on metahero soon, so if you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.